Hey, what's up, you guys? OldMPS here, doing a brand new review on Awake Happy Shark. Yes, Awake Happy Shark. He asked me to do a review on him for some reason, and I decided to go ahead and do it. So he actually had 6 maps in his file share, so I went through and I narrowed it down to what I think was my 3 favorite. So the first map, that was just bad driving. There was nothing really wrong with that. But the thing that kind of confused me most there is that I thought I was supposed to turn inside of the building. I thought that wasn't really right, so I thought maybe if I went around here, and it happened to actually work. So, I mean, this map's very good, very smooth, very fast-paced, and obviously definitely a collision course, which, you know, it's a great thing. It's good to have, it's really fun, and I can tell, I mean, I had a lot of fun on it by myself, and I couldn't imagine having it, playing this with multiple other people. Well, anyway, this map's very good, Awake Happy Shark. I really like this map. It's very addicting, and I kind of wish you'd make maps that were a little bit more like this. I mean, the other ones, well, let me rephrase that, a little bit less like this. This map is an aesthetic map. I mean, it's not. It has aesthetics to it, but it's not very much an aesthetic map. There's nothing it's really going around except for this big little center dome that you have, which is almost, you know, it seems like you're copying off your own maps in that case. I like your aesthetics, but you don't use the exact same aesthetics for like all of your maps, which is kind of what you shouldn't do. I mean, you do that, and it doesn't really turn out very well. I suggest you kind of avoid going into that. Another thing this map is that there's absolutely no jumps. I mean, I guess it's not a bad thing, but no, jumps are fun. It makes the game a little bit more interesting. And this map, it kind of seems like if you're good at dodging people, you'd win it. There's nothing really to like a randomizer or something interesting. Like let's do an example. Not Miners Valley, but what map was that called? That was Around the Mountain V2 by Cookie Monster. At the very end, he had that nice little trap there that shot out the fusion coils. Now that's a randomizer. That's what I kind of like. So somebody could be in, like crazy high in the lead, and then they get hit by the randomizer, and then boom, everybody's back in the game. That's what makes it more fun. This one, it seems like it's not much like that. It seems like almost that, you know, it would work, but as long as you dodge all the cars, you win. That's kind of it. This is your, this is the second map I like. This one's very fun. Once again, no jumps. I don't know why. Do you not like jumps or something like that? I mean, I really suggest that you start working on doing more jumps in your map. I mean, it's more of a, it makes it more interesting, I think. I like this map because it's definitely a collision course, but there's only one section where you can go through and you have to actually dodge other drivers, which kind of I like. I mean, it's really good. This map, this is a good one because you don't really copy the aesthetics from your other maps in this map. I mean, there's not much aesthetics anyway on this map, but you know, you don't really copy except for the railing to hold up the thing. But that's just common aesthetics that you can pretty much use for any map. So I mean, you can get away with that without much complaint. I like how you have this little circle thing here instead of trying to do reverse like some other of my reviews had reverses in them that aren't very accurate. But you know, it's good. And let's see, what's your next map I have here? I think this one I picked out as my favorite. I normally almost always put all the maps in from like my least favorite to my most favorite for the top 3. So this is definitely my most favorite. This one's very fun, very addicting, and I like how you do have a randomizer in here. The routes are very mixed together and intertwined, but yet it's still not confusing. I don't know how you did that, but I tell you what, you did a great job with keeping it to where it's confusing, but it's not to where you can't drive it. It's where you can figure out, oh wait, now I go this way, I get this way, I go that way, and it really makes a lot of sense once you get used to it. And you know, this is my first ride, and I don't think I missed a single checkpoint or turned the wrong way once. Very good map. I really like your maps. Once again, no jumps. I mean, I suggest really that you start working on doing jumps in your maps. Probably like do like one really big jump, you know, for like where all of the cars are supposed to collide, like the midpoint. I suggest doing like that for your next map. But once again, the scenery seems copied. Like here you have the tunnel again with the braces, and it's just, you know, it's almost exactly like the first map I showed, which kind of, you know, takes away from it, makes it like it's not its own individual map. It's like a version 2 of the other map that you put out, or whichever one you put out first. So, you know, I like how it's still a collision course. I mean, all your maps so far seem to be collision courses. That was just completely horrible driving by me. I really liked all your maps. They're very, very fun and very addicting, I'm sure. I mean, I was doing this by myself, and I was pretty entertained. I might actually end up keeping one of your maps just for the heck of it. Normally, I always delete all the maps after I'm done with a review, but I'm thinking about keeping this one just for fun. One thing I did notice, as I know it's not that bad, but you do have a little gap in between this section with the ramps and the braces, which, you know, I mean, it's nothing big, but, you know, just something to keep your eye out. Try to keep it as neat as possible. I mean, this is a way better map than any map I've ever made, and I think overall your total rating is going to be a 9. Thanks for entering in. I really enjoyed doing your maps. This is Olden PS, and I'm signing out.